My entire career, I have worked with CPRL. What CPRL has given me is the ability to move fast, to solve very difficult problems. When I was in New York State, a report came out about New York State being the most segregated education system in the nation. Go to CPRL, said, can you help us solve that? I'm going to use school improvement dollars and we're going to work throughout the state. Today, we still see the effects of that work in District 15, 31, Buffalo, Yonkers. We did it. We made change in ways that no one expected. So thank you. Thank you, thank you. Then I get recruited to go to Rhode Island. We have a tendency in education of starting things and sort of saying, okay, we've done it. But we haven't. You have to continuously innovate, push the envelope. We reached out to CPRL, because who else would do this work with us? Who would help us really look at our system, our early childhood system, and say, that is quality? We need data. They're helping us build a dashboard that has the data system of how the students are performing, what supports we need to give as a state, and how we go to the legislature and advocate for dollars. How is the community? How are the teachers being paid? That's what CPRL is helping us do. Building a tool that we did not have. We do hard things together. Again, in education, we start things, but how do we ensure that it's actually quality? So I said, you can only have high quality curriculum. 100% of our students have high quality curriculum in front of them. But those of you that are in education, what is the hardest part of actually doing something like that? Who can tell me? Implementation. Implementation. They have it. Now what? We put out a survey. How many people were using an anonymous survey? And you still have teachers saying they go to teachers pay teachers. So what is CPRL helping us do? Creating a tool on curriculum implementation. Walking with our superintendents, our principals, our teachers, our coaches, to understand what implementation looks like. Many of us that have been doing this for a long time know that we've walked into schools where the curriculum is still in boxes in the back of some closet. We've all had that experience. But that is why it is important for us to understand how to implement. It is the most difficult thing. Everybody buys in, they'll do it, and then they sort of lose steam. And that is why we walked those schools, I think it was even 2 weeks ago, and they presented to all our superintendents. The beauty of Rhode Island, you could put them all in one room. And really talk about what needs to happen. And it was a standing ovation. Everyone felt like they understood. They felt like there was a charge. When I walked through that door, I felt passion in this room. Passion about understanding that equity means having a high quality education. There is no way that we can talk about that without providing the best education for all our students. Then we decided that we were going to do something for our differently abled students. We have high quality curriculum. We have the science of reading. We have all these things happening. Math. We went up 4 points in math last year. So we have seen movement. But this population was not moving in the way that we needed it to. Rhode Island has also had the highest growth of multilingual learners in the nation. Yes, you can support. That's our new economy. We're excited about that. In a time where we're losing kids, we're actually gaining them. But what we needed to do was we created this blueprint. And it's not just pie in the sky. It is very clear the framework of what needs to be done for this population. Step by step. There is a formula. We know what works. CPRL is helping us create that, bring it out with the community, And one of the most important things that I've learned, you include lawmakers because they will fight for it. And that's where CPRL challenges us. Who else needs to be in the room? Who wants this to move, or who doesn't want this to move? That is what CPRL does. They do hard things. I can't tell you, I feel like there's so much to be done, but in my career, I couldn't have done it without this partnership.